And now the second quarter just getting set to start. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for the Warriors?
They've come out in attack mode defensively, applying pressure and stealing the ball repeatedly.
Another big aspect of their game tonight has been the fast break, transition opportunities. They're really keeping it up-tempo so far.
The Warriors last season voted the most fun team to watch in the NBA. Easy to see why. Arguably the greatest shooting backcourt in NBA history. A lot of great passers, too.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. On Phoenix, looking who they've got on the floor. Brandon Knight is out there with Thornton. Then it's P.J. Tucker. Then it's Brandon Wright. And it's Morris in at the power forward. And you watch the Warriors, Clark. They're having fun playing out there. Great chemistry on the floor and in the locker room.
Yeah, it's... looks like a bit of a college atmosphere.
It does.
I mean, their harmony and chemistry is outstanding. A lot of youthful enthusiasm. And remember, despite their success, this is still one of the youngest teams in the league.
And he was camped in the lane there, and he gets the 3-second call. Lenz checked in for the Suns. Bledsoe comes in for Marcus Thornton. That'll be a 5-second call.
And let's take a look at the stat sheet here for Eric Bledsoe. Good season for him last year. He averaged about 17 points a game, 5 assists, and 4 rebounds. And just look at those scoring totals. He's been doing what he does best, putting points on the board.
Yeah, how valuable a player he is for them, Steve. Scores are always valuable. He gives them such a reliable option every time they have the ball.
Suns trail by 5. The half-court bomb falls off target. No one near Curry as he lets it go. That falls. Nice feed that time from Andre Iguodala.
His presence is very comforting for this team. He's kind of a fallback option for them anytime they need it.
Here's Morris. Warriors with the rebound. 16 feet away. Stephen Curry again. And it's a 9-point Warrior lead.
He had his head on the swivel and was able to pick out the pass and get the assist.
Phoenix has gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
Last year's Warriors and where they ranked in the NBA. A chance to check that out now, Kevin. 4th in three-point field goal percentage. 4th in opponent shooting percentage. And they also showed up in the top 5 in team rebounds. That means everybody's doing their job on the boards. This is a very strong rebounding team.
And how about the spacing that we saw from this team last year, Clark? You mentioned three-point shooting in the top 5 in terms of field goal percentage from long range. And I think it was a direct result of great unselfish play. And it helps when you can employ that inside-out game. You know, attack a team in the paint and then kick it out for that three-point shot.
Suns trail by 12. Oh, he got it!
My goodness.
Boom!
Oh my, I can't believe what I just saw. Did you see that? There was no need for the heat, and yet he still made it. Absolutely incredible. He is just tearing it up this quarter. That lead's not going anywhere while he's this high.
Phoenix has gotten into trouble with the 3-ball in the second quarter. Only hitting 1 of 5 attempts.
That's flat out embarrassing.
And the Warriors tack on 2 more.
Well, offensively, he's taken a solid opening quarter and just built on it here in the second.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. No good from Bledsoe.
Solid rebound there. And with the score like it is, that's an area that you can't afford to get lazy with.
You know, I think the effort's been there, Steve, but they're still getting outworked just by a skosh.
Iguodala setting the pick for Curry. Takes the 3, and it's good. Curry's got 26.
This guy is on pace to have one of the all-time performances if the defense continues to allow him to knock those down.
Here's Tucker. He's covered by Iguodala. Fades. That one off the back iron and out.
Well, he's been trying to add that mid-range shot to his arsenal, but it still isn't there.
Curry outside. No good. And Phoenix the other way now. They're off to Denver after this game as they apply their skills at the Pepsi Center. That'll be just one game played away from home for them.
No doubt the Denver fans want to see the Nuggets take that game.
And a miss there on the triple. Suns trail by 17. Here's Knight. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. Knight's got his first bucket of the night.
That's kind of his strong suit, the ability to find his way through the defense and finish at the rim.
Curry outside, and he gets the bucket. And the Warriors lead by 18.
How do you top 3 made three-pointers in the first quarter? Easy. Convert more of them in the second. Absolutely amazing.
Well, it wasn't too long ago that the Suns were selling first-round picks. Now the complete opposite. This team stacking up draft picks as they look to go young and rebuild this club.
Suns shooting just 29% in the second quarter. The offense is suffering. A shot by Knight, no good.
He has not been on his game, and you know their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not helped the situation.
And the push for new talent in Phoenix really seen from top to bottom. New GM, first-time head coach, and Jeff Hornacek.
Yeah, and they did an outstanding job. They're pushing to create a very positive culture. They're really giving everybody an opportunity to show what they can do. Thus far, the results very impressive.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
And he was up over the 80% mark from the free throw line last year. I'm sure he was pretty happy with those numbers.
You know, he really did excel at the stripe. I mean, they couldn't have asked for too much more from him when it came to knocking down free throws.
Catching up on the changes for Phoenix. Brandon Wright's checked in for Len. Marcus Morris comes in for Morris. Warren's checked in for P.J. Tucker. And it's Green in for Eric Bledsoe. And here comes Livingston, leading the fast break. Pull up Jay. No good off the front iron.
He still hasn't been able to convert from the field. He's just struggling to find his shot.
And it's Green missing. Warriors leading by 16. Tries from 10. Knocked away. And there's the call on Brandon Wright. That is his first foul of the game. And Phoenix making a change here. Thornton's checked in. Here's Livingston. And it falls over the rim and in.
Well, it's easier to protect the lead if you can get nice high percentage shots rather than settle for long three-pointers that they did in the first quarter.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, shooting percentage a function of shot selection. I think they've got to keep the pressure on each possession, and I think that's easy to do when you're attacking the paint and not settling for threes.
Barnes dishes to Iguodala. Got it from 16 feet. And the Warriors lead by 20.
Things have changed a little bit here in the second quarter, guys, and we're seeing them start to convert a lot of second-chance opportunities.
Yeah, and I'm sure the coach has to be happy about this. I mean, the hustle underneath is paying off in a big way.
Where was he going with that pass? I mean, that's just an awful turnover.
And Phoenix has possession. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
Wide open look. And he hits the jump shot.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Yeah, absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding. They are piling up the assists.
Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation. Here's Livingston. Not really his range, and it's off target.
I cannot understand why he keeps jacking up these threes. This is not what the fans came to see.
And it's the Warriors with the ball. 22 is their biggest lead. Barnes. And Wright pulls it down. Now the feed to Warren. From deep. The shot is off. And
thank you, Kevin. Andre, what has been the under...
Welcome back, everyone, to the start of the second half. Big margin on our hands, but we'll see if that gap narrows down in the third and fourth quarters. Really an incredible game from Stephen Curry.
I know we've said this many times before, but I'll say it again. He had a great first half, just an explosive offensive display there.
At the end of the day, I wouldn't be surprised if we're talking about what a great second half he had. He can usually keep it going for all 4 quarters.
And we welcome you back to the NBA here on 2K Sports. If you're just tuning in, this is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr. And we're ready to get going once more. And the players having a chance to have a short break and get some rest themselves and get refueled and hydrated with some Gatorade. More terrific basketball in store for us tonight.
How about Steph Curry in this one? He has 29 points, and he's unleashed a barrage of three-pointers on him.
Well, you got that right. You can tell he's on target because as soon as the ball leaves his hands, it looks like every single one of them is going in.
Setting the floor for the Warriors. Iguodala and Barnes slotted in at the forwards. Steph Curry is out there at Barbosa, and it's Bogut in at the pivot spot manning the middle. And a chance here to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Doris Burke. Hi, Doris.
Well, gentlemen, Gerald Green was the 18th pick back in 2005, but remember, he fell out of the league for a while, saying, quote, "I took things for granted. I didn't know how to be a pro, but I've learned from my mistakes. I understand now this is not a hobby, this is a job. Now I'm a better professional, a much better player, and I'm all about winning." Kevin?
A nice comeback story, Doris. Nice story. Thank you. Brandon Wright, the former 8th overall pick back in 2007. For his career, Steve, a field goal percentage of around 60%.
Well, he's figured out his niche in the league. He wasn't sure what he was when he arrived, but he's a backup big. He's a diver. He's an offensive rebound guy. He's a lob catcher. So, not a one-on-one scorer, but somebody who can play off of others very effectively.
And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor. Curry's shot is good.
That's 3 in a row, guys. 3 three-pointers consecutively. These guys are just raining in shots.
Yeah, the defenders can't be as soft as they've been on the perimeter there.
Morris passes to Knight. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
Brandon Knight spent 1 season at Kentucky, now in his 4th season in the NBA. Still young and a hard worker. Fearless on the court. I think a lot of upside still there for him.
Shooting for Phoenix. You talk about Brandon Knight's scrappiness. He ended up on some posters trying to make the right defensive play.
I think you and everybody else remembers that DeAndre Jordan dunk, but you got to give him credit. He was trying to make a defensive play and ended up getting posterized, but I like his effort at that end of the floor.
Draymond Green, he's checked in for Golden State. Klay Thompson. Comes in for Leandro Barbosa. Knight hits them both.
Brandon Knight primarily was effective as a spot-up three-point shooter in his first couple of seasons in the league, but he's getting better at attacking the rim and drawing fouls. He's steadily increasing his attempts at the line.
2 minutes into the second half of play now. Bledsoe against Curry. Pass to Knight. And again, it's the Suns missing. And Steve, Brandon Knight working on change of speed going into last season. That helped him get inside and draw those fouls.
And you can see he spent time in the weight room, Kevin. He has that frame to carry extra muscle, and it's enabling him now to power through contact and get to the rim. He's getting a lot better.
Bledsoe kicks to Morris. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
You look at the Morris twins out there, Markieff and Marcus. Defensively, you've got to check those jersey numbers just to make sure you know who you're guarding.
That free throw good for Morris. And Markieff Morris, a little taller, a little bigger, at 6'10", 245, but He and Marcus still get confused for one another all the time.
I'm still waiting for the day they swap jerseys at halftime when one of them is in foul trouble, but who knows? But, you know, they're just two rock-solid NBA players, very skilled. They're going to be around in the league for a long time.
Yes, they will be.
Markieff Morris with a breakthrough season in 2013-14, dramatically improving his scoring rate and percentages. He was a strong candidate for most improved player. Made his case as the long-term starter at power forward for the Suns.
And Tucker kicks to Bledsoe. Clock at 6. No one near him. That one wide left.
Well, he's wide open there, but really struggles from that range. Maybe there's a reason he's open.
And Markieff Morris came into the league as more of a spread 4. As his career has gone on, he's become a little bit more paint-oriented.
Yeah, not a bad decision for him. His three-point attempts and accuracy have fallen off over the last couple of seasons, but he's making good contributions by staying closer to the rim.
While we have a chance, let's take a look at the teams that led the NBA in rebounding last season. Number 5, the Warriors.
There's not a whole lot to complain about with these numbers. I mean, they made a commitment to rebounding last year, and it was obvious. It showed on a consistent basis. They put great effort into rebounding the ball last season.
Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Bledsoe dishes to Morris. Barnes grabs the miss. Barnes has got 11 rebounds in the game. Curry can't get it to go.
No breathing room at all to take that shot.
Knight kicks it to Tucker. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. And the wide open shot from Bledsoe. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Bledsoe's got 6.
No matter who it is, that kind of defense is not going to cut it.
And Doris Burke has a report for us from the sideline.
Well, Kevin, the Suns are the talk of the Valley, but that's not all that's going on in Phoenix. USA Basketball is building a huge new $350 million training facility here. The over 10-acre site is scheduled to open in the fall of 2015. And guys, the Suns hoping those superstar players warm up to Phoenix in their time here.
Yeah, that couldn't hurt in free agency. Thanks, Doris. And the layup falls. Bledsoe's got 5 points now this quarter.
Boy, he's so good at recognizing where the openings are and getting the ball to the rim. The Warriors, one of the top defensive teams in the league the last couple of seasons, and the improvement coincided with a change in defensive strategy. They're sending pick and rolls down towards the sideline. They've got bigs. Andrew Bogut can really protect the rim. So they're doing what coaches call shrinking the floor, and it's been very effective for them.
The Warriors making a switch here. Livingston's checked in. Bledsoe left side. That's good. Bledsoe's got 10.
I wasn't so sure he could get it turned around after that poor first half, but he's got it rolling here a little bit in the second.
Here's Livingston, and he's way off from outside.
That's not his shot at all. Way too far beyond his range.
Gerald Green, he's checked in for Phoenix.
Gerald Green.
Warriors leading by 20. And again, it's the Warriors missing. And here is Knight. He has 6. To the middle. Takes the 13-footer. Again, Phoenix.
Well, he had that height separation there on the mid-range jump shot. Really good job of taking advantage of that.
The Warriors have gotten 6 of their 12 shots to drop for him here in the second half so far. And that one's good.
Boy, they look helpless defensively.
35 seconds left in the third. And there's the call on Klay Thompson. That is his first foul of the game. Some changes for Phoenix. Brandon Wright's checked in for Alex Len. Marcus Morris comes in for Markieff Morris. And Warren subbed in for Eric Bledsoe.
Marcus Morris. TJ Warren.
Here is Knight. He kicks it to Morris. Here's Warren. Again, Phoenix.
Fellas, that's been a go-to shot for them today.
Yeah, they found that sweet spot between the paint and the three-point line, and they're knocking a lot of those shots down.
Thompson for the triple. That drops, and it comes off the assist from Livingston. Thompson's got 5.
There's been some slippage defensively here in the second half, Kevin. I mean, I'm not sure if their legs are going or what, but they've given up some easy baskets here.
Here's Knight to the left wing. Here's Morris. Here's Wright. The layup off target. The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. Warriors lead by 21. And will.
Coming up next Thursday, November 13th, Nikola Vucevic and the Orlando Magic go on.
And it's time now to reveal our State Farm assist of the game. Today, Steve, it's a big man winning the honor.
Man, it was a no-brainer. This assist was really out of this world. I mean, he had a great understanding of the situation and where the ball had to go.
Warriors leading by 21. Warren is out there with Marcus Morris. Then there's Brandon Knight. Then it's Green. And it's Wright in at the 5. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Well, Phoenix shooting a terrible 27% from the floor. Boy, an off night for them, to say the least. A nice shot by Knight. The Warriors shooting poorly, just 35% so far. Curry outside. Phoenix grabs the miss. And Phoenix pushing it up now. Knight leading the charge. The drive by Green. And that one goes long.
Yeah, no excuses there. Got a really good look at the basket after being freed up by the pick.
We say it all the time. The execution was excellent. The result not as good, but good ball movement anyway.
Outside for Curry. Over Green. Curry gets the bucket. Curry's got 52 points.
Now he's playing with an edge here, playing extremely well offensively here in the second half.
Green kicks to Wright. Back to Green. No good. Good D by Lee.
Trailing here in the game, you can look at his performance as a direct indicator of why they're losing.
Curry outside. Phoenix grabs the miss. Wright's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight.
Kevin, he's missing shot after shot after shot from long range. With time running low, he'd be better off trying something else.
Warren with the ball. Now Green defending. Three-pointer. Green, no luck.
And he is still scoreless. It looks like he doesn't even want to be out there.
It's Curry outside. Morris with the rebound. For Phoenix, they've gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Green kicks to Morris. The pass to Warren. Expanding his range. And the shot is good. Now a timeout called by Golden State.
Well, the Suns were very tough here at home in the desert. It was in large part how they were able to shoot the ball on this floor.
And the Suns here with a different look. Lenz checked in for Wright. Markieff Morris comes in for Morris. P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Warren. And Eric Bledsoe is subbed in for Knight. Andre Iguodala is checked in for the Warriors.
The Suns were a surprise team all season long and really were a playoff team. Just in the tough West couldn't get there, but despite that, had a very strong home record at 26-15.
To the wing right side. No one near Curry as he lets it go. And again, no good by Golden State. Misses off the right iron.
That's not a sight you see very often, especially when he's open.
Bledsoe outside. Bledsoe with another miss. The Suns had the best home record of any team not in the playoffs. It shows you how close they were.
Well, yeah, and if you watched them here last season, you could see how dangerous this club was at shooting in this building. They played a fearless style in front of this crowd.
Got it. Good job in the low post. Now here's Curry. The three. And another three for Golden State.
When you're hot, you're hot. This is unbelievable.
Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Kicks to Len. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. And Bledsoe, here we go. No luck.
You see the defenders get out of his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the bucket, but not that time.
Curry with a wide open look. Another three for Golden State.
These defenders had better start closing out on those shooters.
Yeah, that's twice in a row now where they've done exactly the opposite and backed off.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Bledsoe outside. In the corner, it's Morris. Good, and Bledsoe gets the assist.
This is great. Three-pointers going down quickly at both ends.
Yeah, it took them no time to answer back on that possession.
Curry outside. Rebounded by Tucker. Tucker's got 6 rebounds now in the game. They set the pick. Bledsoe outside. Another three for Phoenix.
You might not think of him as a laser three-point shooter, but that shot was there for him, and he had to take it.
Curry outside. It's hauled in by the Suns. Land's got 11 rebounds in the game.
And guys, with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who's watched it. I mean, just a total mismatch. A true show of strength for the Warriors.
Their superior ball handling won it for him here, Clark.
Well, Kevin, when you squeeze the orange, you get more shot opportunities, and that's always a good thing.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
Well, you look back at this one, and what an amazing performance this has been for Steph Curry. He was doing everything right, and the points seemed to come in bunches. He definitely had the hot hand.
Bledsoe passes to Morris. Tries again. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials on the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
That's his 3rd personal foul.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Warriors.
How about the three-point shooting we're seeing so far, guys? Amazing.
They worked hard tonight at crashing the boards as well. They've had a bunch of second-chance points.
Here's what Phoenix has got going on right now. Morris is checked in for Morris. Warren comes in for P.J. Tucker. And it's Thornton in for Gerald Green. Different look here for the Warriors. Andrew Bogut checked in for Green. McAdoo comes in for Barnes. Leandro Barbosa, he's checked in for Klay Thompson. And it's Livingston in for Curry. Livingston off target with his 3.
He slipped into quite a funk here, Clark.
I think that's a good word to describe it. I mean, the basket is looking awfully small to him at the moment.
Bledsoe dishes to Warren. And a great assist by Bledsoe as that one goes in. 40 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Wing shot on the way. Passes to Livingston. From deep. It's hauled in by Warren. Feeds it to Livingston. And hits one. Maybe he's ready to get back on track. And the Warriors lead by 20.
Well, the fans already heading for the exits, clearly not pleased with the way their home team played here today.
And they shouldn't be pleased. I mean, it's a very well-deserved win, Steve. They came into this building and weren't intimidated at all. They were the aggressors.
Fires from deep. Bogut kicks to Livingston. Tries
On a few more points to the lead. Why not? I suppose this is an emphatic showing for this club.
And, Steve, they did it in style, a beatdown the entire way.
So we see the Warriors taking the game here. Not much to be critical of with this win, Clark.
Not at all. I mean, they showed up not just to play, they showed up to give great effort and to win, and they did both.
Yes, Kevin, here with Andre.